skin bright, and me are your type. I want sun shine, yeah, the hottest thing we outside.
Alright, so today we are going to address the buy views argument with Panic. Buy views in a 2026. Billboard cut ties with YouTube in a 2026. So we are going to revisit the buy view argument there and who are the artists them where probably still a buy views. And also we are going to talk about Vybz Kartel Hype Life. Why on a shock? Vybz Kartel been a show on a Hype Life from him there at Jamaica. From him forward out of prison and I buy how much shenseea Mecca and all of that. All of that was Hype Life. But we are going to explain how Vybz Kartel Hype Life kind of overshadow the young youths them and why them probably stop singing about markets and all of that. We are going to talk about the impact of Vybz Kartel Hype Life in a dancehall. I am DJ Dreadbeard and this is Real Talk.
This is Real Talk.
Real Talk.
DJ Dreadbeard, subscribe now.
Yo, welcome back to a brand new episode of This is Real Talk and I'm your host, DJ Dreadbeard. And you know how it go? If a Real Talk me make short the video, like the video if a Real Talk me I make, subscribe to the channel if a Real Talk me I make, and finally, you can drop a super thanks in the comment section if a Real Talk me I make.
We did it, Joe.
Yeah man, people, long overdue. If you want to celebrate the monetization of the channel, cause you know, a long time I do it for free. And YouTube have me wait for almost a month. But you know, so double trouble now in the YouTube street because we are going to put in more work over here. We don't have to go wait not 3 days and not 4 days. I want to know a Real Talk. It have its own fun sometime. And first time, me never understand it why me never get half of the subscribers them from over DJ Dreadbeard react over here because over here attract a certain kind of subscriber where one them reasoning because every day we reason about the hot topic them. Sometimes we go into some deep reasoning we take some turn. You see me like all Dead Man Hype. Who new to the channel, me I go drop Dead Man Hype at the end of the video because I feel like say Dead Man Hype are one of my craziest work. Even me surprise myself. But anyway, let's get into the topic them now. Alright, so we could start it off with the buy views argument first. One of the biggest problems we have in a dancehall and the vlogging space, social media. Too much people don't know about music, I talk about the music. Too much people when I use common sense, I talk like them have sense. So, when I look on your screen right now, you see YouTube have 2.1 million views for Panic and 519k on Spotify. That is a fairly good number over Spotify. And YouTube the same way. So what I understand I go on now is a tit for tat thing I go on right now because we call out or we call out some people in the past so them and buy views. So it's like a revenge or a tit for tat thing now. They must say, yo, Vybz Kartel a buy views. Like everybody them see now where some views look good, them are gonna say I buy views. All because them get accused in the past. So what the difference right now when no one take in consideration? Saying somebody buy views back in a 2025 is different now, you know. Notice that the game changed now. I be iTunes, you see, all of the music depend. People not really pay attention to YouTube again. Well, not people, but dancehall fans right now where the top 5 is concerned. The top 5 dancehall artists them. The Spice, the Vybz Kartel, the shenseea, the Popcorn, the Skilly Bang. Because remember, you know, Billboard would have cut ties with YouTube, you know. So saying somebody buy views in a 2026, you have to ask where them buy views for. Just to look good? It now make you go sell gold or nothing. Remember, you know, buy views are promotion, you know. Look, this song is getting a lot of views. It must be good. So the only people who buy views right now are probably the little man who just bust. And him want him song look like it'll do something, so when you see it, you click on it, because that was the whole thing about buying views, you know, and go up on the trending, you know. Because people want to know why this song have so much views, it must bother, so I go click on it. So calling out somebody for buy views in a 2026, the game change. Especially the top artists, them like the top 5 artists, them when me just call, like, why would they buy views in a 2026? Like, it don't make any sense anymore. So, you have to revisit the argument, recalculate what I say. This is why people know the music and understand what they must say for reason dancehall. So, remember, you know, before YouTube and Billboard cut ties, you know, remember, so them buy views there, it couldn't add to your sales because YouTube would have dashed them views there. So even back then, buying views, it never help for your sale. Buying views to me, I just promotion for get organic views, for make people see the pretty views them, the enough views them, and get more organic views. And then them organic views there would add to your sales of your music, so you can get gold and platinum. Zin? So now that's them cut ties. I don't see the reason why people still buy views, and that is why I not even care anymore when them say somebody buy views, because it just don't make no sense anymore. I just promotion for young artists, the top 5 artists, them no need to do that. So, and the next thing is buying views is not a way to make money. Clearly, it's not a way to make money, because why you da buy views for end up make YouTube pay you? You don't make no money. Everything that just squits out. So buy views are just promotion for young artists, and probably Massacre just fall under the realms of a young artist who still need for promoting music for go out there to a wider audience. And this is no cap, because this is real talk. We not do the jeering thing and the joking thing. You see me? I just straight information and reasoning. No only for entertainment no do over here. So I not even cap me a cap when you hear me say, if a Massacre buy views, we understand. Because him not have a billboard, him not have a gold, him not have a silver, him still need for promoting music and make it go out there to a wider audience. But me don't see why the other artists them are gonna do it. And saying somebody a buy views, what about the love of the music? Like, what about if the music genuinely a do good? You can't tell if a song genuinely a do good and it reflect in the views and the Spotify numbers. You can't tell that anymore. Clearly, Panic it a go on good. Panic a play a even carnival. So you have to measure the impact of the song and see if it's translate in a views. So if you see one song have whole heap of millions of views and you don't see it a play in a party, you don't see them over TikTok with no challenge, you don't see nothing go on it, that those people are listening to them headphone. Then you're going to say, oh, this a song have so much views and we don't see it over TikTok with no challenge. Then we can look on it sideways and say, yo, something that look right with them views, you know. But clearly, Panic they everywhere over TikTok. Panic they on the iTunes chart, the all genre charts, the video charts. Panic they everywhere on all digital platform in a top 10. You see people are dance to Panic in a carnival. You see Vybz Kartel are showing up people are dance to Panic at Jamaica. Like in the dancehall space, you see people are dance to Panic and money pull up. Me no need for showing it, you just go over Vybz Kartel page. Because you know already over there, so you can't tell me say you don't see it. The haters them may attack, you can't tell me say you don't see Vybz Kartel post them. Everything we Panic do, you see Vybz Kartel post it. You see what I do a carnival and you see what I do in the dance. That is why you see the views them, the 2.5 million on YouTube, and you see it do 500 and odd K over Spotify. Bro, because the song is a hit. It a translate in a views. The numbers make sense. When the numbers don't make sense is when I see this whole heap of views and you don't see nobody react to it. It don't even have a challenge. It not play on radio. I just people go on YouTube go listen it. Well, that is how you measure the difference. And this is why I said earlier, I said too much people when I have common sense, too much idiot and dunce are reason this music thing. So me would hear them talk about India and buy views. Right? And them a show you Vybz Kartel have whole heap of views in India, and them a show you say also Massacre have views in India, like every artist in Jamaica have views in India. You see, if a Vybz Kartel alone they have views in India and the rest of the artists them are some artists where them are just diaspora artists, them just know in the Caribbean and the diaspora, them no really make no moves over the water, even them have views in India. So you see, if it was a case where this man have views in India but couple more man, them not have no views in India, then we could understand. So look where the common sense forward in now. It's clearly say Vybz Kartel are the bigger artists, so I'm gonna have bigger views in India. And it's not no outstanding views where it a dominate the whole of the man page. Notice so when I go on everybody else page, them have one default amount of views from India, like let's say 50,000, and I think 50,000 are the actual default number. Like if I go up on Massacre, you see me have 50,000 views from India. Probably if I go up on Valiant, 50,000. Me just call some random name. Rummy and Verga, everybody. Like everybody, them have some default amount of views from India. And let's say them have 50 and Vybz Kartel have 70. It's clearly because Vybz Kartel are the bigger artists, why would I have more than a massacre? A common sense, you know. I am the bigger artist, you know. I am have the how much billion streams a year time, you know, and massacre no reach half a billion yet, you know. So clearly, he might go get more views from India. Why you think Drake have more views at India than a Vybz Kartel, a Shenseea, a Spice, all our top artists them? Why? Because Drake bigger than them, so he might go have more views from India. You see, if it was a case now when none of them man have views from India, then would understand. But every rapper, every singer, every musician, them have views from India. Remember, say India big, you know, so you gotta have people at India where speak English and listen dancehall. Compare the Indian views to American views, Indian views smaller. You see, if it was a case where the Indian views more than the American views and India are your top country, are your most stream country, then we are going to look upon you with a red flag. But that's clearly not the case. And my little theory about this, I think say India they in the algorithm, like India use, like YouTube use India for the algorithm where them use and push your music. That is why you always see a set amount, like 50,000 for every artist, like a default amount. Yeah, I mean if you say either somebody get fire from YouTube, some big tech get fire from YouTube and so they make money on the side. If you use India, because them can use it and trick the algorithm because it's already a part of the algorithm. Me just I said this, but probably some code or somebody hear me I said this and I say, yo, the brother not easy, you know. How him know that? India a part of YouTube algorithm. That is why when people buy views on your channel or people buy views, it's hard for them detect it and them not shut down your channel and whatever. Probably them not reach a stage yet where them can isolate the algorithm from India and the actual buy views. Probably them not reach this yet, you see me? But that's just my little speculation about the Indian related to buy views. But a common sense man, a bigger artist are gonna have bigger views from India. Alright, so we could talk about the hype life quick and fast because as me stated in the intro, like why everybody shocked. Vybz Kartel hype life are from him forward from prison. When he there make and him a buy the people them drinks and him and girl apart. When him and Lisa hype them apart and Renee them and share them and him a carry them go to Panama and them things that was hype life in a Jamaica. And how Vybz Kartel hype life affect the young youth them. Probably why when I get so much young youth again, it play in the psyche of both the young artists and the listeners, like we as the fans. It play in our psyche, you know, because when Vybz Kartel are prison, man I tell you about Mark X, Pro Box. When Vybz Kartel out from prison, the man a go Porsche X6. And if him never fly out, all of them carry the way him buy a foreign, he would have them out as so. When a man I go talk about say, yo, him a do money pull up with that 150,000 Jamaican dollar and him go make a go buy a couple buckle of Hennessy for him and him friend them and them a say, yo, them a chopper and them a scammer. When Vybz Kartel money where him a tell us say, him just don't spend $3 million and make a them something there, it play in the mind. Even the chopper, you know, because him a not the top dog again, you know. Vybz Kartel in there buy drinks for all the chopper woman. So when all a man a sing about Mark X now, it look weird to even the artists where sing it because the artists where sing it, Mark X in a him psyche now is not a big car because Vybz Kartel just buy a house up there so, just buy a Porsche up there so and everybody a flock it, everybody crowd up out of New Kingston and all of them something they play in the psyche of both the scammers and the trap artists them. You no longer can sing about Mark X. That is why you not hear no more song about Mark X again. A Vybz Kartel changed that, you know. The singer, him sound stupid as sing about it because that is not a top car again. And the listener, if him sing about it, in their mind, them a member Vybz Kartel push. And them a comment on their comment section and say, yo, Mark X and nothing. All of a sudden people are tell us say Mark X and nothing. All when them can't afford it, you know, them a tell us say Mark X and nothing. Because Vybz Kartel just buy a push. And then he go buy one Volkswagen for him daughter. And him just a buy something and he go buy Benz for Mad Sus and him buy Benz for Mooney and he buy Bima for Shanstorm, all of them something there. You as a chopper, you as a scammer, is a Pro Box you buy for your friend or probably a little scooter. So you feel undermined and like a underdog in the dance now because nobody now go cheer and hype when them say a 50,000 again because Vybz Kartel just spend 3 million in a one bar, 3 million in a one club. So people start compare to Vybz Kartel. So that is how Vybz Kartel hype life impact the genre right now. Oh, we know it because think about it. When the man there in prison, what change? What change makes so much young youth now bust again? Clearly a Vybz Kartel presence, but people never understand how. The psychology behind it that may have shown, and that is why Real Talk attract a certain type of subscribers. Because we over here start telling you the psychology of why we not get the song them. And if a Real Talk in the comment section, if we may say make sense. If a Real Talk may make say yo, a Vybz Kartel hype life are one of the reason why you're not seeing a whole heap of young artists a boss. Remember, are the strongest survive out of all of the trap artists them, Somebody they have to survive, but why you not get whole heap of new artists? Why are the one them we boss already still out here? I do what them I do, with the new one them there. It just sounds stupid for them talk about markets now. You have to talk about Porsche. You see me? So right so I cut it people, but if a Real Talk me I make, drop a Real Talk in the comment section. Like the video if a Real Talk me I make. Subscribe if a Real Talk me I make. And if you can afford it, drop a super thanks in the comment section if a Real Talk me I make. And the link to the PayPal there in the comment section same way. So you have multiple ways how you can support the channel. You see me? Yeah man, I'm DJ Dreadbeard. This was another episode of Real Talk. Signing out.
Real Talk.